Hey there, I'd like to start a new type of unboxing. Just really calm, super cozy, we're just vibing. So the reason why I'm doing an unboxing is because I ordered a Snapmaker. If you don't know, Snapmaker makes modular 3D printers, CNC routers, and engravers with lasers. Very, very cool product, and they happen to be running an Easter sale, and you spun a wheel and you got different types of savings, and one of them was getting a free 3D printer if you ordered $99 worth of stuff, and I just happened to get that discount, and I actually didn't understand what was going on, so I had to reach out to support and ask what their message meant. And once they told me a free 3D printer with purchase, I instantly grabbed one. Now, what's interesting to note is that I ordered the original Snapmaker, and it's pretty tiny. I want to say it, the max dimensions are like 180 by 180 by 180. And so it's very, very small prints. But this box seems to be very big, and in fact, it does say a Snapmaker A350, and the Snapmaker A350 is actually their second generation, and it's the largest of their second generation. So if this happens to be that, I don't even know what to say. That'd be amazing that I lucked out not once but twice. So let's dive in. So this box, in full disclosure, I already opened, and it's all of the $99 worth of stuff that I bought, which is all of the filaments and just different materials to use the router and the laser engraver on. Okay, so like I said, this is a very large box, so I think I might have lucked out. And so yeah, fingers crossed. I do think that I really lucked out. So the first thing to note is it has this bright orange, I don't know, maybe you'd call it a salmon protective layer. I'll show this film because it is cool by itself. So you should look at the color of that foam, that packaging foam. I've never seen anything like it. Very cool. +1 just for the color alone. So this is very cool. It comes with free MDF and just base wood samples, so you can test out the engraving and routing just right out of the box. You don't have to purchase any additional supplies if you don't want to. Very cool. It also comes with some 3D printing filament. I don't know if this is just their manual, but it came sandwiched between two protective layers. They really wanted to preserve this. Maybe there's a CD in here. Let's find out. Okay, so inside the large package there are 4 smaller packages. So 2 of the packages we already know, and it's a blank wood and an MDF sheet, so you can practice using the CNC router and the engraver just right out of the box. Very cool. The other is a roll of filament, and this is 1/2 kilogram, and I got a color of blue, so very cool that it's not just the standard, black or white or gray. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the smaller of the 2 packages that remain. Alright, so pro tip, always use your knife away from yourself when you're slicing. Don't cut towards yourself, that wouldn't be very good. Sometimes you might see me doing that, and it's okay. You make mistakes. As long as you're trying to correct yourself, just be a little bit better next time, a little more self-aware. That's all that's good. Okay, so in this box is my enclosure, so very cool. This is going to help keep out some of the dust and debris, and also help keep the 3D printer a proper temperature. It really helps with the prints and makes them just better all around if you can maintain a good constant temperature. Now the second box has to be the 3D printer, and it is much smaller, so maybe it is the original version. In any case, I am still very, very happy for it. So I'll be honest, 2 days before I ordered, I don't know if you saw that, I almost cut towards myself. Not good. Like I said, just try and be aware. But 2 days before I ordered this, my dog had passed away. A very good friend of mine, Barley. And so I was very sad. And then the next day, after he had passed, I was trying to buy some pizza from Sam's Club, and for whatever reason my gift card was not working, and so a lady offered to pay for the 2 slices, and that was really nice of her. And then the next day I got this awesome surprise of, it's not a gift I guess, but still very well received. Alright, drum roll please, let's see what I got. So I did get the original printer. This is awesome, though. You know, this is how it comes, and what's interesting is the bed actually moves. And a lot of beds are stationary, and I believe even in the second generation they are stationary. Here's what comes with it. You have this your modular system of the 3D printer, the engraver, the CNC router. It has a touchscreen interface, screen holder, controller, a heated bed. That's very cool. I thought I was going to have to pay extra for the heated bed, but it apparently comes with it. Filament holder, standard, the feet, linear modules, and then the base plate, which is just everything that it mounts onto. Very cool. So let's open this sucker up. Ooh. That's a nice release. Put this out. Welcome to the Snapmaker family. And the best part, they gave me a couple stickers. This packaging just looks so precise. I really appreciate that. Now, all three of the axes are identical, so there's no confusion about where something goes. And if you notice, it has several mounting holes, so you're getting a really secure fit. And also, if you have a lot of options if you want to upgrade it somehow. And that's the great part about this modular system that they're trying to do. This is pretty funny. Laser warning card. That's so sick. I think 3D printing is just so cool. Now this is not intended to be used full time as a 3D printer. Typically it is on the pricier end if that's all you're going to do. Plus this has a very small bed. Like I said, it's just about 5 inches. I want to say maybe even less than 5 inches of a cube that you can make. But the fact that you can use the engraver and the router, that's really sweet. But as a dedicated 3D printer, this is not what you should be buying. It's funny, the metal plate, or it's funny, the heated plate actually comes in plastic. Okay, now that everything's out, very interesting to notice. I don't know if I bought that blue filament or if it just came with it. The reason why I'm not sure is because all of my other filaments and just random materials showed up in that other box, so it's kind of weird that it would be in this box, like separate. But anyways, so either way, it does come with filament. I believe this is also a 1/2 kilogram, and this is white filament, so it does come with just standard white filament. Very cool is it comes with safety glasses. Now, they're not just standard safety glasses, so they actually have a laser set. These green lenses are so cool. I almost want to wear them just regularly. This room looks amazing right now. So very cool safety glasses that it comes with. And then of course it comes with just some standard safety glasses, and they do have that side protection, so these are quality, right? Now, another cool detail is it comes with a flash drive. That's pretty sweet, so you don't have to... I don't know if you have this problem, but I do, where I like to have all my flash drives like, okay, this is all the photos from my camera from middle school, and this one is all high school stuff. So it's nice to have a dedicated flash drive for my 3D print files. It doesn't say the storage capacity. I'm going to take a shot in the dark, and I'm going to say that they probably gave me 8 gigabytes, and I'll let you know what they do give you. The screen, very nice. Let's see if I can be super ASMR. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Here is a power adapter. Like I said, very cool packaging. I like all of these black boxes with simple designs. Just a chunky power inverter. Here are some cables. I believe these all connect my... so here are some cables. I believe these actually go from my, the attachment that I'm using to the base. This kind of base unit. See, it has all of these different plugs and such. This is kind of feels like a cheap plastic, but it is a cool piece of tech just to have a command module like this. Tethered, I believe that's an Ethernet cable. Ooh. This is like an old hookup to a computer. Like my 2012 Mac has this option. I'm blanking on the name, but that's okay. We're not worrying about it. And then another one of the Ethernet cables, or data transfer cables. I'm not sure. This in front of me is the base plate, just a thick piece of... I'm not sure if it's just steel. I don't think it's aluminum. It's too heavy to be aluminum. It's a great work surface, though, I'll tell you that much. These are the different working surfaces. So I believe this is for laser engraving, and this might just be a standard base plate for the CNC router. So you can, it has threaded inserts, so you can screw something down and hold it in place. So likely this is for the CNC router. And here is my heated bed. And I used one of those data transfer cables, like I said, and then it has this heating element on the back. Otherwise, it seems like it's just a standard 3D printing. I don't know what this material is on top, and then like an aluminum plate. Now, what's important to note is that it does come with additional accessories and tools, so you don't have to worry if you don't have the right tools. You should be ready to go right out of the box. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, very cool. It comes with professional tweezers. Okay, also comes with this, I don't want to say it's like a putty knife, but it looks like it, sort of. And I assume this is like the wedge between your 3D prints, and just kind of get them up. But very neat. Screws. These are those like what the base attaches to. Or here, here is a cool screwdriver and Allen key. I've never seen a screwdriver and Allen key combination, not a Phillips and flathead configuration. So this is a unique bit that they had made for themselves. It comes with two CNC router bits. I believe one is a spade. But it doesn't matter, but it comes with two. So you have options. This is just a random plastic piece. Correction, this is a Velcro band. We've got some more like adjusting screws, other types of screws, brackets, more screws, and this, we have this cool, I think it's an on and off button. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is, but from the looks of it, it might be another extrusion head. So you just have a backup. And yeah, looking at that, that matches up to what the 3D printing module. So I think it comes with an extra 3D printing nozzle. That's very cool. I have to say that this comes with so much plastic. There's plastic to everything, and it's not thick plastic, so yeah, it's a very thick plastic. Oh, I also forgot to note, It does come with 2 other tiny Allen wrenches. I don't know how long these would hold up in regular use, but to set up this, they must be adequate. Alright, so before I get into the assembled actual Snapmaker, one thing is I did opt for the Enclosure Kit, which, like it says, is going to make it quieter, safer. It's also going to give the added benefit of keeping some of the heat in while 3D printing, which will help give me more consistent prints. So let's take a look. Alright, it comes with the installation guide, some foam, what I assume is accessories and tools, and it's going to be hard to get these out and show you, but essentially these are the little support pillars. There's nothing too special about the assembly of this so far. And now we have our sheets, our protective sheets. First one has a very cool embossed Snapmaker on it. And this back one seems to have a spot for cooling. And I assume everything in between is just regular flat sheets. Also, very sneaky, they have these tiny clips away from the rest of the matching hardware. So be careful. Make sure you take these out and don't just throw away the box. Alright, so now that everything is laid out, let's assemble the enclosure and the actual Snapmaker 3-in-1. So these panels actually come with a protective film around them, which makes sense while shipping. But just listen to this noise. Alright, so this has been an absolute dream to assemble. Bravo to Snapmaker. Every single part, screw, just fits together, and their instruction booklets are incredibly detailed. For instance, on the enclosure, I was wondering, how do I get this protective ring in? And they even included a little diagram of how to pinch it in. In addition to that, everything is shown exactly how it is, and it only fits one way. If it doesn't fit one way, they will show multiple views so that you make sure to align the pieces in the correct fashion. It's truly just incredible. I really enjoy this enclosure. When it's not on a wobbly part of the table, it does. What's nice is it has 2 doors, so you can really reach in there and handle your prints. Now, the actual Snapmaker, I want to turn it on for the very first time before I put it in the enclosure. So let's see what happens. Very cool. Very cool. I know I don't want to keep that running because I haven't loaded any filament, but cool to see it all working. Now time to put it in the enclosure, and let's take a look at my filaments after that. So the actual Snapmaker module fits very snugly inside this enclosure. The alignment is perfect. Very cool. Now this shouldn't be anything too dramatic, but let's see if they included any bonus. I got a wide variety of things. Like I said, I already have a blue and a white filament. Alright, here's a 500 grams of gray. Alright, here is 1,000 grams of white, so I got plenty of white filament. I got just a little batch of MDF wood sheets so I can create, I guess, just little coasters with them, essentially. So cool. Now, I bought a kit that included different mill pieces, so I have a lot more variability. I don't know what you use them for in different scenarios, but I'm sure they're needed. Very cool. I got some carbon fiber sheets, same thing as the coasters. Not very big, but still very cool nonetheless. I got some POM sheets, which I don't know what you use them for, but I wanted to try them. I got some additional sticker sheets so I can have a fresh coating whenever I want on the 3D printing surface. And then I just got some blank wood squares, which are just, general purpose. And finally, I got 1,000 grams of black PLA filament. So, I have to say, for $180, including shipping, which was around like $75, this was an incredible deal. I am set. I am so excited to use each of the different modules. This is my first 3D printer and any of the features, so this is really exciting, and I hope this wasn't too boring and calm enough. Before I go, I would like to read the quotes that are on the back of each of the instruction manuals. I think that they're important. So the first is by Steve Jobs. It's the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Thomas Edison once said, "A minor invention every 10 days and a big one every 6 months or so." What is your first invention? Was the Snapmaker. Grace Hopper said, "A ship in port is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. So use the Snapmaker more often and create more." And finally, Albert Einstein once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Try the new things with Snapmaker, even if you may make mistakes." And I think these are all very important. Essentially just go out there, do and try and create. And what's nice is Snapmaker included this big packet that's for education, and sure, might be some kid stuff in here, but even as an adult you can look through and think of ideas in a new light. So I would highly encourage you to get a Snapmaker or just anything. I would highly encourage you to just go out, create, film some lo-fi box opening review videos, work on your car, bake some dough, do what makes you happy, but just create. Don't be stagnant. I hope you can join me next time, and again, I hope you appreciated these. Please, like and comment what I can be doing better for my next video, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Alright,